Welcome to UPL Cast. Appreciating life.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching from or tuning from, my friends and viewers all over the world. After the first episode that we did 4 days ago, we have received a lot of questions and that needs answers, and that encompasses our next topic, which is melatonin and serotonin. A lot of people have asked us to explain you more what that means. So today we gather here to discuss these two important things that makes us who we are. First of all, we are going to start by talking about a hormone that we say that it is secreted in the pineal gland that plays a crucial role in maintaining our overall well-being. The hormone that we are talking about is called melatonin. Yes, people have asked that the melatonin that is bought over the counter at CVS, pharmacies, or Walgreens, people have asked if that is equivalent to the natural melatonin that is secreted in the pineal gland. And I will say, no, it is not. It mimics what the natural melatonin is all about. Melatonin is also known as a sleep hormone. And this is produced by the pineal gland in our brains. Right in the center of our brain, there is a small bean-like hormone called the pineal gland. This hormone helps to regulate our sleep wake cycles, as I said earlier, and it is responsible for inducing sleep in the evening. So melatonin levels increases in the evening and it decreases in the morning, which aids in maintaining our natural circadian rhythm. And we are going to talk about circadian rhythm in a little bit here. So, as I said in my first episode, melatonin has a friend called serotonin, and which we're going to talk in a little bit here. But these two, they have to balance. One is a hormone, the other one is a chemical. And as I said earlier, the serotonin is housed in the small intestines. So as the sun rises during the day, melatonin is suppressed. And as I said earlier, melatonin starts working from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. So when you hear light, you have to associate that with serotonin. And when you hear darkness, you associate that with melatonin. So as the sun is lighting, as the sun comes up, it follows us until 8 p.m. when melatonin is ready to suppress serotonin because of lack of sunlight. So as it gets dark outside, our body signal us that it is now time to start winding up so that we can start going to bed. So serotonin, on the other hand, it's also known as a happy hormone. It is a neurotransmitter that manages our mood. For example, I'm broadcasting, I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And during winter, we have noticed that people are very moody. People's moods are down, and this is because of lack of enough sunlight. So, so as I said, when you hear serotonin, you have to associate that with light. So serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter, it manages our mood. It also manages our emotional well-being. It is produced by the nerve cells in our brain, and it plays an important role in regulating our moods. It also regulates our appetites. So, lack of appetite can be associated with low serotonin. And also, when you talk about the sleep patterns, it's also regulated by serotonin. Now, some people may ask, does serotonin influence our lifestyle? Yes, indeed, it does. Serotonin can be influenced by our lifestyle habits, such as exercise, healthy eating, and exposure to sunlight. So, more sunlight during the day, the better it is for you, because we need 30 minutes of direct exposure to sunlight so that we can be able to function. We can be able to function and really avoid a lot of complications as it relates to our well being. Now, as serotonin is doing and working during the day, we are supposed to be, as human beings, we're supposed to be upright during the day and sleep during the night. But some people also, as I was looking at the comments, they were asking, why is it that when they take naps, which is going to be a topic of its own, they have a headache? And the reason I'm going to say today is, when you take a nap more than 30 minutes, what happens there is you are signaling, your body is signaling melatonin where it is suppressed to get wherever it was to come and put you to sleep. Because without melatonin, it's going to be so hard for you to sleep. That is why when you take a nap during the day, you wake up with feeling very drowsy, feeling very, sometimes you have a headache. And this is because it is during the day we are supposed to be upright going on. So if you have to take a nap during the day, it has to be 30 minutes and below. Anything above that, it sends the body signal that you have to sleep. That's why when you wake up, you will wake up with a headache or some drowsiness and all that. So, in conclusion, understanding these two elements is the key for our episode. When you understand the importance of serotonin and you understand the importance of melatonin, it's going to help us understand every episode that we are going to do, because this is the core, it is the root cause of most of the problems. So when we understand this, it will help us make a conscious effort to improve our lifestyle habits, to promote a healthy balance of the two, melatonin and serotonin in our bodies. So as we continue to listen to these episodes, I will ask you to really pay attention to these two terminologies, melatonin and serotonin. They are very, very important. They have to balance like a scale. So if they are imbalanced, then you will have sleep. You will be sleep deprived. If they are almost the same, that is good. And we are also going to see how important these two works together. As I said earlier, they work together like a 4x4 race, where you have to wait for the other one to give you the button so that you can finish. So as we embark on this every day, just pay attention to these two terminologies: the the melatonin that is secreted in the pineal gland, and serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter. It's a chemical that makes us feel good. It's a happy, feel good type of chemical that helps us, and it also gives us the appetite, as I said. So for now, I want to thank you for listening to us. I want to thank you for tuning in. And as we continue, just pay attention to this. So just an elaboration. Here is the retina as you can see. If you can look at the picture, it's here, it's a retina. Light is sent through the retina and then it goes here. This is the pineal gland right here in the center. It's a very small one. This is where I said melatonin is secreted. So as the light enters here, it goes through the retina, through the suprachiasmatic nucleus, and then it travels here, and then it is housed here. So light, serotonin, darkness is melatonin. This is the optic nerve right here. So it travels here and then it goes here to the pineal gland where it is housed, and that is where it is secreted. So as we move on, I will be putting up this picture so that you can move with us and understand really where the pineal gland is right in the center of your brain. That is where the pineal gland is, and that is how. So there is a relationship between the two. More light during the day, the better it is, and the more darkness at night, the better it is. So please continue to follow us on our YouTube channel, UPL Cast, and also on our Facebook channel, UPL Cast as well. And as we move on, the next episode, which is going to be episode number 3, I welcome you to tune in and wait for that. And as well, and please keep on commenting, subscribe, keep on sending us questions, and we will be addressing questions as we go. And also during the series, we are going to bring people that are experts also in this topic, and we are going to talk about all these things. Bring all the questions that you have. There's no question that is bad. Just bring them on so that we can learn together. We are learning, as I said, the sleep topic is very fascinating. It is a topic that has been not known. It's known, but people are not. We have not been paying attention to it. So thank you so much for listening, and have a wonderful evening, morning where you are, and